The painkillers that millions of Americans take every day could be quietly damaging the liver, stomach, and even the heart, and yet they don't address the real cause of leg pain. After 60, it's common to deal with constant aches, nighttime cramps, heavy legs, knee discomfort, and even that burning sensation in the muscles. But the question is, how long are we going to settle for living off pills that offer only temporary relief while hiding serious risks? According to the CDC, nearly 50 million adults in the United States live with some form of chronic pain, and the legs are among the most affected areas. What few people know is that there are simple, natural solutions, backed by institutions like the Mayo Clinic and Harvard Medical School, that can reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and ease pain without the side effects of conventional medications. Have you ever imagined sipping a cup of tea before bed and waking up the next morning with lighter legs, free from that nagging pain? Sounds too good to be true, but science has already shown that certain herbs contain active compounds powerful enough to act as natural anti-inflammatories, providing quick and safe relief. Before we begin, let me know in the comments, what city or state are you watching this video from? I love seeing how far our messages can reach. And of course, subscribe to the Age with Strength channel for more natural and effective health tips. And remember, this video is for educational purposes only and does not replace medical advice. Always consult your doctor before starting any natural treatment or changing your medication routine. Now get ready, we're going to uncover the hidden dangers of painkillers and then reveal the 5 most powerful teas to relieve leg pain. You'll be surprised. Number 1 is so effective, it's been called nature's aspirin. In the United States, chronic pain is a public health issue affecting millions, and seniors are the most impacted. According to the CDC, over 50 million Americans live with some form of chronic pain. And among adults over 65, leg and joint pain are among the most common complaints. This pain can stem from arthritis, poor circulation, neuropathy, old injuries, or simply the natural wear and tear of aging. What many don't realize is the silent toll this pain takes on daily life. It doesn't just limit mobility, it disrupts sleep, drains your energy, and even affects emotional health. How many times have you heard someone say, "I wish I could walk more, but my legs won't let me," or "I wake up several times at night with cramps and can't get any rest"? That shows how pain is not just a physical symptom, but a thief of quality of life. Another alarming fact comes from the National Institute on Aging, which shows that persistent pain in older adults is directly linked to a higher risk of falls, loss of independence, and even depression. When pain becomes part of daily life, it steals the joy from simple activities like walking in the park, playing with the grandkids, or even getting out of bed with energy. The problem is that, too often, the only solution offered is medication. Painkillers and anti-inflammatories mask the pain for a few hours, but don't address the root cause. On top of that, long-term use of these drugs increases the risk of serious side effects, something we'll explore in the next section. That's why there's growing interest in natural, safe, and affordable alternatives like medicinal teas. They don't promise miracles, but they do contain substances that act directly on inflammation, circulation, and muscle relaxation, exactly the key areas for relieving leg pain. When pain becomes routine, many people's first reaction is to reach into the medicine cabinet. A pill here, another there, and soon it becomes a daily habit. But what few realize is that, in the long run, this strategy can create more problems than it solves. According to the Mayo Clinic, long-term use of common painkillers like ibuprofen and naproxen increases the risk of ulcers, gastrointestinal bleeding, and kidney damage. Acetaminophen, used by millions of Americans, can overwhelm the liver when taken in high doses or over extended periods. And opioids, often prescribed for more intense pain, carry even greater risks: chemical dependence, tolerance, and even overdose in the U.S. This is a serious public health issue. CDC data shows that thousands of seniors are hospitalized each year due to complications from overusing pain medications. And the scariest part? In many cases, these drugs don't even solve the actual cause of the pain. They just cover it up temporarily. It's like spraying perfume on an open wound. It might hide the smell, but it won't heal the injury. That doesn't mean painkillers don't have their place. In certain situations, they can be helpful, even necessary. The problem is chronic daily use, without seeking alternatives that address the root cause of the pain. That's where medicinal teas come in, offering natural compounds with anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and muscle-relaxing properties. They don't completely replace medication in every case, but they can reduce the need for high and constant doses, providing relief in a much safer way. In the next few minutes, we're going to take a closer look at how these teas work in the body and why science is rediscovering them as a powerful tool against chronic pain, especially in the legs. Many people still think of tea as just a relaxing drink or something to warm you up in winter. But in reality, certain herbs contain active compounds so powerful that modern science now compares them to mild medications for treating pain and inflammation. Medicinal teas work on three main fronts. First, they reduce inflammation, the root cause of most leg pain. Chronic inflammation can result from arthritis, poor circulation, diabetes, or simply the wear and tear of joints with age. Certain teas, like turmeric or ginger, contain natural compounds that block the same inflammatory pathways as traditional anti-inflammatories, but in a gentler way and with fewer side effects. The second front is improved blood circulation. Poor circulation is one of the leading causes of pain, swelling, and heaviness in the legs, especially in older adults. Teas like hibiscus help dilate blood vessels, regulate blood pressure, and promote healthier blood flow, easing that uncomfortable heavy leg feeling. The third front is muscle and nerve relaxation. Often, nighttime leg pain isn't caused by inflammation or circulation, but by muscle spasms and cramps. In these cases, herbs like chamomile act on the nervous system, helping muscles relax and promoting deeper, more restorative sleep. On top of that, these teas deliver antioxidants, which combat oxidative stress, a kind of internal rust that weakens cells and tissues over time, contributing to chronic pain. By reducing this cellular damage, teas help protect not only muscles and joints, but also the cardiovascular system. Why Harvard Medical School has been highlighting the role of medicinal plants as powerful allies in preventive health, especially for those seeking safe, natural alternatives. And now that we understand how teas work, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for, our countdown of the 5 most powerful teas for leg pain relief. Let's kick things off with number 5, a household name, often underestimated for its therapeutic power. T5, chamomile. When we think of chamomile, most people picture a gentle bedtime tea to calm the mind and help with sleep. But what many don't realize is that this simple tea can be a powerful ally against leg pain, especially at night. Chamomile contains compounds called flavonoids, which have both anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. They help reduce irritation in muscle and joint tissues, easing discomfort commonly experienced by those with arthritis or chronic muscle pain. On top of that, its calming effect on the central nervous system helps muscles relax, reducing spasms and nighttime cramps. A study published in Molecular Medicine Reports showed that chamomile extracts have properties comparable to mild medications in reducing inflammation. That helps explain why so many people report feeling relief after sipping a cup before bed. It's like giving your body a gentle invitation to rest, not just the mind, but the muscles. To dot another benefit of chamomile is that it improves sleep quality, and that's crucial because chronic pain tends to worsen when the body doesn't get proper rest. Deep sleep promotes muscle recovery and reduces the perception of pain the next day. All it takes is a cup of chamomile tea about 30 minutes before bed, preferably without artificial sweeteners to get the most out of its active compounds. It may seem like a small gesture, but the daily repetition creates a cumulative impact on the body. And if chamomile brings that much benefit from such a simple herb, just wait until you hear about the next tea on our list. It's spicy, warming, and has such powerful anti-inflammatory effects that it's been compared to conventional medications in clinical studies. T4, ginger, has been known for thousands of years as a natural remedy for pain and inflammation, used in traditional Asian medicine and now widely studied by modern science. It's become one of the most powerful allies for those dealing with chronic pain, including pain that affects the legs. The secret of ginger lies in compounds called gingerols and shigals, which give the root its spicy flavor and strong anti-inflammatory properties. These compounds block inflammatory substances in the body in much the same way that nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, do, but with far less risk of side effects on the stomach and liver. Research published in the Journal of Pain showed that daily consumption of ginger significantly reduced muscle pain in people suffering from recurring discomfort. Another study from the University of Miami compared ginger to ibuprofen for relieving osteoarthritis, pain in the knee, and the results were surprising. Participants who consumed ginger reported similar levels of relief, but without the common side effects of the drug. In addition to reducing inflammation, ginger also improves blood circulation, a key factor for those who suffer from heavy legs, swelling, or pain related to poor circulation. By enhancing blood flow, it helps deliver more nutrients to muscles and joints, easing the sensation of pain and fatigue. A cup of ginger tea before your main meals can be a great strategy for those looking to ease pain and also enjoy other benefits of this root, like improved digestion and a stronger immune system. To boost its effects, many experts recommend using freshly grated ginger in hot water, rather than just relying on store-bought tea bags. And if ginger already seems impressive, the next tea goes even deeper in fighting pain. It combines two ingredients that, when used together, become a true natural anti-inflammatory with powerful and long-lasting effects. Tea. 3. Turmeric with black pepper. Few foods have gained as much scientific attention in recent years as turmeric, also known as curcumin or Indian saffron. Its main active compound, curcumin, is one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatories ever studied, with effects that extend far beyond joint health. When combined with black pepper, this root becomes a powerful weapon against chronic leg pain. Curcumin works by blocking several inflammatory pathways in the body, including those associated with degenerative diseases like arthritis. But there's a catch. On its own, curcumin is poorly absorbed by the body. That's where piperine, the compound found in black pepper, comes in. It increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. According to studies published in the Journal of Pharmacology and Experimental Therapeutics, in other words, they're the perfect duo. Research from the University of Arizona and the Cleveland Clinic has shown that turmeric can significantly reduce joint pain, with results comparable to some mild anti-inflammatory medications, but without the risks of ulcers, bleeding, or kidney damage. That makes it a safe, natural alternative for older adults dealing with daily pain. Specifically for leg pain, turmeric helps reduce inflammation in muscles, joints, and even blood vessels. That means less stiffness, less swelling, and easier movement. It's like lubricating the body from the inside out, allowing your joints to move more freely. Preparing the tea is simple. Boil freshly grated turmeric root or turmeric powder in hot water. Add a pinch of black pepper and, if desired, a few drops of lemon juice. When consumed regularly, this tea becomes a powerful ally against pain, not just in the legs, but throughout the body. And if turmeric already impresses with its potential, just wait until you meet the next tea on our list. Not only is it tasty and refreshing, it's also a true protector of blood circulation, which is crucial for anyone experiencing leg pain or burning sensations. Tea 2. Hibiscus. Among all the teas studied by modern science, hibiscus holds a special place when it comes to blood circulation and vascular health. Its deep red flowers are packed with compounds that not only help regulate blood pressure, but also relieve pain caused by poor blood flow in the legs, the kind that shows up as heaviness, swelling, tingling, or even nighttime cramps. The secret of hibiscus lies in its anthocyanins and flavonoids, natural antioxidants, responsible for its vibrant color. These substances help dilate blood vessels, promoting more efficient circulation. When blood flows better, muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients, reducing fatigue and that end-of-day discomfort that so many seniors feel. Studies published in the Journal of Nutrition and by the American Heart Association have shown that regular consumption of hibiscus tea can significantly reduce blood pressure in people with mild to moderate hypertension. This is crucial because high blood pressure and poor circulation are among the main causes of chronic leg pain. Simply put, hibiscus works as a natural decongestant for the circulatory system, clearing the way for blood to reach where it's needed. But the benefits don't stop there. Hibiscus also has a mild diuretic effect, helping to reduce fluid buildup in the tissues. This relieves swelling, especially in the ankles and calves, which is often directly linked to leg pain and fatigue. Imagine your blood vessels as a traffic-jammed road full of potholes. Hibiscus acts like a maintenance crew, improving flow and reducing excess strain. Another key point is hibiscus's indirect impact on weight and blood sugar control. Studies conducted by the NIH suggest that the tea may help reduce insulin resistance and abdominal fat accumulation, factors that, when left unchecked, increase inflammation in the body and worsen joint and muscle pain. It's best to drink hibiscus tea regularly, ideally, without added sugar. 1 cup in the morning and another in the afternoon can already make a difference in circulation and the overall feeling of lightness in the legs. Just keep in mind that, because it has diuretic properties, it shouldn't be consumed in excess by those already taking blood pressure or kidney medications, which is why medical guidance is always essential. So, hibiscus is not just a refreshing and pretty tea. It's a strategic ally against pain caused by poor circulation, offering both relief and renewed vitality for tired legs. And if everything we've seen so far has been impressive, get ready, number 1 on our list is the most surprising of all. Used for centuries as a natural pain remedy, it contains compounds that led to the creation of one of the most famous drugs in the world, TE1 white willow bark. We've reached the most surprising tea in our countdown, and possibly the most powerful. When it comes to leg pain, white willow barked tea. Few people know this, but one of the world's most widely used medications, aspirin, was inspired by this plant. White willow bark contains a compound called which the human body converts into salicylic acid, the same substance that inspired the development of modern aspirin. That means that centuries before the pharmaceutical industry even existed, nature had already provided a natural painkiller and anti-inflammatory. Studies published in the Journal of Phytotherapy Research confirm that white willow bark can reduce muscle pain, joint discomfort, and even migraines with effects similar to conventional medications, but generally with less impact on the stomach and liver. For older adults living with chronic leg pain from cramps, arthritis, neuropathy, or poor circulation, this tea may represent a valuable alternative, in addition to its pain-relieving effect. White willow also contains antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds that help reduce joint stiffness and muscle inflammation. It's like tackling the problem from 2 sides. On one hand, relieving the pain. On the other, addressing the underlying cause behind the discomfort. It's important to note that because of its potency, this tea should be consumed with caution. People who take blood thinners, have clotting disorders, or are allergic to aspirin should not use it without medical supervision. After all, even though it's natural, it contains powerful active compounds. When used safely and mindfully, white willow bark tea can become a strong ally for those seeking real, long-lasting relief from leg pain, especially at night. Imagine swapping pills with side effects for a warm, natural, and effective tea that not only soothes pain, but also strengthens the body against inflammation. That's the true power of white willow, showing us that nature already had incredible pain relief solutions, long before modern medicine existed. And now that you've discovered the 5 most powerful teas in our countdown, it's time to bring it all together into practical strategies, so you'll know how and when to use each one safely and seamlessly. Integrate them into your daily routine. Now that you know the 5 most powerful teas to relieve leg pain, you might be asking, how do I actually incorporate this into my daily life? The good news is, these teas are easy to prepare, affordable, and can be adapted to your routine without much fuss. The first key is understanding that these teas don't work like a pill. Their effects aren't immediate. They work cumulatively, gradually improving inflammation, circulation, and muscle relaxation over time. That's why consistency is key. Drinking 1 cup every night, for example, can bring noticeable results within a few weeks. Chamomile is best consumed about 30 minutes before bedtime, helping both with muscle relaxation and better sleep, which eases nighttime cramps and spasms. Ginger and turmeric with black pepper work best before main meals, as they also aid digestion. Hibiscus is ideal in the morning or afternoon, when its gentle diuretic effect helps reduce swelling and bring a sense of lightness to your legs. White willow, being more potent, should always be used cautiously and only with medical guidance, especially if you're on other medications. Another important point is preparation. Whenever possible, use fresh herbs or the most natural version available. Boil the water, add the main ingredient, cover the cup, and let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. This ensures the active compounds are released more effectively. If you like to mix things up, you can also combine some teas, for example, chamomile with ginger to relax the muscles and reduce inflammation, or turmeric with hibiscus to combine antioxidant power with improved circulation. The key is to find the combination that best suits your body and your taste. And remember, while natural teas don't completely replace medications when they are truly needed, they work as allies, helping to ease pain and often reducing the reliance on daily painkillers. Always talk to your doctor before introducing new habits, especially if you're already taking continuous medications. By turning the simple act of drinking tea into a part of your routine, you're not only taking care of leg pain, you're boosting your overall health. After all, each cup is a small act of self-care that, over time, can mean more mobility, less pain, and a lot more independence. Did you know that there are hundreds of natural solutions proven, safe, and within your reach to relieve pain, regulate blood pressure, improve sleep, digestion, and even support diabetes control in a complementary way? If you're looking for a more natural, smarter, and effective way to take care of your health, then you need to discover the Natural Healing Guide. This complete ebook brings together the very best of natural medicine, herbs, essential oils, supplements, home remedies for blood pressure, cholesterol, anxiety, pain, skin issues, and much more. And the best part? It offers clear, safe, and practical guidance, even for beginners. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. Don't miss out. Leg pain doesn't have to be a permanent sentence after 60. Nature already provides powerful science-backed tools that can help ease discomfort without relying solely on pills. Every cup of tea can be one more step toward better sleep, more energy, and a life with fewer limitations. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't just about living longer, it's about living with autonomy, dignity, and strength to enjoy every moment. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these teas surprised you the most? Have you ever tried any of them to relieve leg pain? And which one are you planning to add to your routine starting today? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might inspire others in our community. Thank you for watching another video from Age with Strength. Stick with us because together we're going to prove that aging can mean health, vitality, and independence. See you in the next